What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we are doing a song by Token and Ren. This is a song that was commented in one of my videos, and I try to do the best I can, trying to react to all the videos that are commented. But yeah, so this song is called What Does Your Love Look Like? Let's jump right into it and do a therapist breakdown.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Boom. Banger right off rap. Okay, Token. I know a little bit of Token. I've experienced some of his music kind of way back. He said, I try to change you, you try to change me, but we didn't really change, did we? Change should happen in a relationship. That's very positive. It's very good when that happens, but it has to be positive change and not forced. If you're going into, I see a lot of wanting others to change in a relationship, and it's very difficult to kind of explain certain things, and certain things need to happen. Think of it like a plant, right? Sometimes people go into the relationship wanting to wish or will that seed to grow into a plant, right? That's the same thing of wanting change in your partner. But if you don't foster the environment, create a safe space to grow, or do other kind of components that makes it habitable for that change to happen, growth can't occur. So people will go into a relationship and want change to happen without recognizing that you have a part in that growth and change. So when it comes to relationships, there's three individuals involved. Not individuals. There's three components involved in a relationship. People are like, you're probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? There's two people. There's two. No. So I said this before in other videos, so if you haven't seen it, listen up again. There's three components in a relationship. There's you as an individual, there's the other person as an individual, and then you together as a couple in the relationship. Your identities, your personalities together, your personality individually, and the other person's identity or ego or anything individually. Those things are so important, and it's able to recognize you have to be in tune to foster that growth. You can't just want it. You can't just want a plant to grow. That's not how that works. Similarly with change and growth in a relationship. So, love that. Well, good reflection too. Good reflection on Token's part.
I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard Dad say I love you with Mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load off.
So he's right now, it seems like he's just comparing different experiences and what love looks like. And I think this is extremely therapeutic because we base our idea of love of what we grew up seeing. So Token, it seems like, had a very fractured form of love, very different than a typical positive relationship or positive positive relationship, I don't know, or positive couple, positive love. And we have to recognize that our perspectives differ in that he said something along the lines, he's like, you thought it was weird that it took me so long to say I love you, but that was normal for Token because he didn't see it a lot. He didn't hear it a lot. That's not normal. That's not his baseline. His baseline was way down here. But it seems like his girlfriend, partner, whatever, her baseline was maybe the average. Like if the average is right here and Token's is down here, her perspective is going to be, this is what love looks like. And his perspective is going to be like, this is what love looks like. So like she may be wanting to pull him up. He may be wanting to pull her down. Like it's maybe too much. It's, again, finding that balance and constantly walking that with your partner. Just know that you're going to bring some components in from your past. That's that baggage that everyone kind of talks about but doesn't really explain well. And recognizing that your form of love or your perspective on love may be different because just based on the experiences and just the bias that you have kind of within that. So keep that in mind if you may be exploring that with a partner, or if you're in couples therapy too. Find your kind of narrative, your story behind love, and see where that's kind of grown from.
I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I got.
Okay, so before finding the letter from his mom that she left, so the first woman that he loves left by leaving a letter. So there's going to be that trust issues going on. There's going to be that attachment that kind of goes along with love. And that's going to maybe inhibit his ability to grow through love. And if he doesn't have that positive reinforcement up until that point, he's going to be kind of stuck emotionally in that component. It seems like he's able to recognize that, but it's like he's asking for like a little bit of grace time period.
Gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is colouring my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate thee. The way that I feel when the loving gets real, cause I just wanna run and escape thee. Pressure that paints me, pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats.
So, again, that distorted component of what we believe our love is. And this goes kind of across the board of how we perceive. And if you see behaviors that maybe aren't in line with maybe what we know as the baseline, it's everyone's first time living, and if you only have one experience growing up, that's going to limit how much you can grow towards the baseline. If you're starting all the way down low, what a negative maybe house of love, like he even said, like even Ren's view on love is so distorted because of seeing his dad lie and cheat and all this thing to his mom, and the mom continuing allowing it to happen, but still arguing and like, although it's not positive, and from an outside perspective you can say, but if that's all you ever knew growing up, you're like, oh, this is what love is supposed to be. So you'll replicate that in your future, and when it's not working, your brain is like confused, like, why isn't this working? This is how I saw it growing up. It's very much just our past influences us to this day, and there's stuff we can do about it, but it's our job and responsibility to work through it. And it seems, again, he being in therapy for it, so he's doing his thing. It's just yeah, good topic, great topic. Vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough, and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. But moving through the confusion, my born new love feels fake like What does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating. So, see, his dynamic's a little different. He pinpoints and kind of talks about this being with his mom and his sister now, and then it seems like, I don't know, I get this vibe that he is almost like a self-sacrificing, minimizing his own emotions and his feelings regarding to, and that's what love's supposed to be like. And I wonder if that's kind of dragged into his love life, kind of moving forward with that. I'm curious. I'd be curious to see. It's very interesting, like that dynamic. I'd be really curious to see kind of where he would go with that and where his therapist would go with that. I mean, at least that's where I would go. That's very, it's very interesting.
What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Right. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I love this song just simply because it talks about such like a good therapeutic dynamic that occurs, and it's more focused on like a relational aspect, but it's just like how we envision love and our first experiences very much dictate how we kind of explore love and utilize love, especially in a relational or romantic component. They hit on many therapeutic. It's the self-awareness, being able to reflect on it. And again, it's not their fault. That's the way they view love. It's not their fault. It was a thing that's supposed to be shown in a positive sense. But as a therapist, the individuals I work with typically have backgrounds and experiences that are very negative when it comes to key components of growth and development that they should have had. And we see the result of that. Very stunted growth, kind of emotionally, psychologically, emotionally. But yeah, it's just very powerful. They're talking about great stuff. Shout out the commenter who commented this song. It's first of all, it's a banger. This is the first time I'm able to see Ren kind of rap like that, like kind of. It was just a different dynamic. I love seeing again Ren's like reach on ability, what he's able to do, singing, rapping, whatever it may be. And Token still got that too. He got a lot of good songs. I heard that this is supposed to be good, that Not Supposed to Be Here. I'd be curious. I'm gonna have to check that out too. But let me know in the comment what you guys think. Should I keep checking Token out too? What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like it and make sure you subscribe too. All the subscriptions, all the likes, they help me so much. Again, this helps us support, grow. I'm able to get more information to you guys, and I love it so much how fast we've grown. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for everything, and make sure you're around for the next video. Thanks for watching.